How far would you go to protect your maple syrup? Be more than human. Hello and welcome back to the channel. My name is Joseph Carroll. I write under the pen name J.R. Carroll. And today we are here to talk about a modern sci-fi that could be a classic, who knows? But this book is called Live Free or Die. It is the first book in the Troy Rising trilogy. And this book was brought to my attention from my best friend. He's like, man, you gotta try it. You gotta check this out. You gotta check this out. This is so cool. If you like Expeditionary Force, you're gonna like this. And if you've watched my videos, if you've been here for a long time, you know I love Expeditionary Force.
Hell yes.
Probably my favorite sci-fi book series of all time. Now, so when I first got into it, you immediately see the similarities. Now, we'll try to keep this mostly spoiler free, but I will the premise comes on pretty fast in this book. So the premise being, you have a guy named Tyler, and he was a software engineer slash author artist on the side. He made comic books, sci-fi comic books, and he also, like I said, he was an IT guy, and he started getting really big with his comics, and then the aliens came, and these aliens were nice. The first aliens we made contact with were nice. They put this gate up on the outside of our solar system, and basically said, anybody is allowed to use this gate. They just have to pay us. And it was almost like they wanted to be like a utility provider. They're like, as long as they pay us to use this, we don't say what they can do and what they can't do. If they want to come here and trade with you, that's fine. If they want to come and take you guys over, that's fine too. We're just kind of staying out of it. And so at first it was mostly nice people coming in, trading a little bit of metals for their stuff. But then, of course, as is going to happen, you have this group of aliens that come in and say, we're taking all of your stuff. We're going to, if you don't give us what we want, we're going to bomb the crap out of you. And so, Tyler is just trying to, he actually, the whole sci-fi genre thing, once the real aliens got here, kind of falls apart, and then he kind of loses all the jobs he has and ends up just kind of hustling his way, chopping wood, doing odd jobs just to make it by while he's living in Maine. Then he somehow ends up talking with the good aliens, and he's coming up in his mind. He goes, well, we've got to have something that they want. And he brings like 150 samples of different kinds of food and stuff for this, these couple aliens to try out, because they actually like his writing. They actually like his sci-fi stuff. So they just wanted to meet him, and he wants to figure out if there's anything that he can capitalize on. And it turns out that these guys are, because they really can't eat our regular food, but somehow they can digest maple syrup. And it makes them almost like drunk immediately.
Cocaine's a hell of a drug.
So they're addicted to this. They're like, oh my God. And so Tyler has to figure out, well, how can we use this to our advantage? And so he ends up procuring a lot of maple syrup and starts trading technology and everything. And this whole book, it's not really hard to figure out what's gonna happen. Like I said, I'm not gonna give you too many spoilers, but really, as you kind of go along, you're like, okay, I see where it's going, but the way, like you're excited the whole time. You're excited, like, okay, how is he going to figure this out? Okay, how are they going to do this? It's one of those types of books where, like, the big picture, you get the big picture, but you're just so excited to see how these traps are laid, or how he's able to like overcome or trick people. Um, and that is the coolest part of this book. Just John Ringo just knows how to keep you engaged and keep you wanting to know the next step. As soon as I haven't started book two, but I really want to. It's one of those books that's just so damn fun, so fun. If you guys haven't heard of the Troy Rising series, check it out. If you like sci-fi, if you like Expeditionary Force, you are going to love this. And also, thank you for everybody who has picked up More Than a God War this week. It just came out. It just came out this week. I'm going to be at the Circleville Pumpkin Show, so if you're in Central Ohio area, stop on by. I'm going to be selling books, and the audiobook should hit by tomorrow night. So all of you people who have been waiting on the audiobook, same narrators as More Than a Vampire, so I can't wait to get that out to you. Thank you so much, and remember, be more than human.